Welcome back, my dearest friends. Welcome back, my evilest Cossacks. Welcome back, Demon. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Welcome back to Show Off, where I am showing off saves. And of course, Cossacks 3, the greatest real-time strategy game of all time. Why am I saying that now? Cause I can, and I'm awesome, and not really. But that dude with the drums, he knows his stuff. Okay, so our next objective is to build a shipyard. As people are saying, these things are very important to catch a fish. Kill a person, maybe even. Probably. So, onto the shipyard. Do we have any peasantry? We have 2 peasants, which can build us a shipyard. It might take a while, though, being that there are only 2 of them. And of course, for the first time, we're really looking into the water part of this game. So let's build a shipyard. Build ships. I did not know this. Now you do. Boat delivers fish. Boat delivers ship to the port. There you go. Let's build a shipyard. Now, of course, always finding the nice, sexy place where the shipyard might be is a difficult option, because you don't want to put a shipyard near water. I just say stuff. Anyway, so I've been playing the game quite a bit, to be honest. And is it still Game of the Year? Yes, motherfucking it is for Demon. Because I've been playing the first Austrian campaign, and I just saw how much love they put into the game itself, into the level, that is. There are so many, that first mission alone, so many little things to find on the map that could help you. Because you can't build anything until you release some of the workers from the Turks, right? But you can't build the town center. So you have to find all around some peasantry, some infantry and all the good stuff. Some unique infantry. It was very amazing. 1 hour and 16 minutes it took me to finish the level on impossible difficulty, mind you. Was not hard whatsoever, to be honest, but it was very enjoyable, and I loved every moment of it. As you can see, 2 guys doing this takes a freaking time. Also, it would seem specifically that this tutorial mission does not have music, sadly. The music in the game is mind-blowing. If you ever watch any of the Miyazaki's movies, the legendary Japanese maker of the anime, he is a god. His movies have some of the best soundtracks of all time to me. I'm just looking at something. Where more peasants? I do not have. Okay, well, let's just see. Okay, we have food. We have enough food to not care. Let's build that shipyard a little bit faster, guys. A little bit faster. Do I have the ability to even build peasantry? No. A little bit faster. So Miyazaki, amazing stuff. If you have not watched any of his movies, it's a sad for you, amazing for Demon. And what I want to say is this music in this game is mind-blowing. It's not in your face, it doesn't kill your ears, it's just there, and it's mind-blowingly amazing. It's 10 out of 10 for the music alone, because it's better than the Cossacks 1 music in every possible way. It has a soul, and I love it. It's just mind-blowingly good. Also, I've been playing with plops. We've tried one of our, that is one of the co-op against the AI, and the AI is amazing. It was hard, very hard, I think, not impossible AI and all that, but he tried to outmaneuver us and go through our line with siege Cossacks, the mercenary unit specifically. And this time around, he's not spamming huge chunk of mercenary units like in the previous game, Back to War, where it was always mercenary armies that were attacking me in hardest difficulty, only mercenary armies. This time around, the bastard was building everything and repairing his buildings. The moment they get shot, it was like immediate effect. Go and repair with peasants. And also what I've noticed is the food is gathering much slower than in previous game. But that could be mostly because of the game speed. There are 3 game speeds. Normal, fast, which we are at the moment, and very fast. Very fast is something that was specific on the old games. That's the one that everybody played on, actually. So that's why it might look that the game that you're slowly collecting resources instead of fast. But nonetheless, there are those small details. As I said, it's all about the details, sadly. I mean, not sadly, it's awesome stuff, but it's all about the details that show off that the game can really make something out of it just because of this, to make it refreshing, that is. compared to the previous incarnations. And that's beautiful, because it is. Just the UI alone, look of it, is like, wow, it's a little bit new, right? It's you added new stuff to it. There is a problem here. If you do notice, there is a call counter here, but if you can't see the entirety of it, because now you have an option, that is, you can see who is collecting, how many peasants are on that specific thing. We have like 4 peasants on the tree, the cut wood. We have 6 peasants on stone. We have 5 peasants on iron. And we cannot see, because of the main menu, the game menu, we cannot see that. So there's that little bug there. The UI issue, that is, if you can call that a bug. Also, when you have that university and you have to choose what you want to get out of the university, the thing is that the UI part, which is on the farthest part, here it would be, when you go over it, there you get the tooltips and stuff. Well, actually the minimap eats the tooltips, so you cannot really read it completely. So there's that. I don't know if it's still there at the moment for that specific thing. We'll see if we do get the ability to utilize the university and all that, so hell's bells. My king, we have to scrap the bottom of this poor land. Orderly expand the network of passages and railroads inside the mines. With this done, the mine could accommodate more workers, increasing its output. Good idea, man. I did not know that, but now I do. So there you go. Of course, if you go onto your mines, and of course we do have an iron mine, always again a beautiful little detail here again that they added, that circle that tells you things. It's Eye of Sauron. We should improve our food production intensively. Instead of plowing new lands, we can boost the output of existing fields. We will need new agricultural equipment from our blacksmith and improvement of the mill. What are we waiting for then? Let's bleed this field dry. I will try to do a little bit of Kirk, so hell's bells. So again, do you have, of course, upgrades are always there. You have a few upgrades on the mill, as you can see. Improved grain crops treatment, harvesting plus 140%, and I do like how it goes into these amazing numbers. I know I heard people saying like, why, the new guys, why would it go into, nobody knows, but it's cool, it's different. You know, like, it's different. Why? Actually, because the game does have massive amount of units, it's all about the massiveness of the game, right? So why not go, instead of plus 15%, you get plus 140%. Fuck yeah. So we'll go that, it gets 750 food, gold 250. We'll upgrade it immediate. It will take some time. What did they say? They want a little bit more. Onto the mines we go. Mines have a few, of course, upgrades. It's gonna cost more and more gold and all that to upgrade the mines, and you will always need to get more gold out of the gold mines. Can you stop, sir? Please. Now that we have boosted our economy and stocked up resources, we can begin a reform of our army. To make out the most from our men, we need to train and drill them hard. Brave and skillful soldiers fight better and scatter numerous yet untrained mobs with ease. It is better to maintain a small but professional standing army than a horde of green recruits. As the Romans used to say, men become brave through training and force of discipline. Indeed, the professional soldiers of Rome crushed many a horde of a barbarian militiamen. Indeed it is. But first and foremost, let's go on to the other parts that we were supposed to upgrade. Thank you very much. And there you go. No, it's not that. We don't even go on to the level 2 of the enlarged mines. So plus 4 peasantry inside, so in total it would be 10. Let's go. It's 1,000 food and 1,250 gold. We're probably gonna get maybe a massage, and I like this. At this point here, it looks like a little bit of a marshy terrain. Really cool looking. Really cool looking. Again, those are those small details. And it all, again, I do understand that I say details and details and details, but it is about this game specifically because they put a lot of work into the game. You know, as I said, the buildings alone look so interesting. You know, the architecture of each nation of 12 nations is unique. and plus the additional nations that we will be getting through years and years to come. The engine itself is amazing, a versatile problem. We're gonna get maybe World War 1 mods, it will be amazing. World War 1 even setting, it will be just mind-blowing for this game, not because of the scale, which is like that feature that people tend to say about Cossack. It's all about the scale. I don't look at that way. I never get beyond 1,000 men. I don't even reach 1,000 people on the goddamn map. So to me, it's not just about the scale. It's nice to have the scale, thank you very much, options about it, but it is also about the little things. You know, if my squad, my regiment here, can rape and pillage a massive amount of enemies who are not in a regiment, that's telling you something. It's just, you have to make them, right? You can make these small bands of evil to kill massive bands of evil who are not actual bands of evil. They don't have bands, because I don't think there were much of a band thingy back in the day. Anyway, the thing is, if they are not in regiments, that is information, they're fucked. Good stuff. So hell's bells. Okay, so they want research all available upgrades. Right? I'm gonna research every available upgrade. I don't have any upgrades in the market. Great stuff. Great stuff indeed. Of course, we're gonna get some upgrades on the pikemen. The good stuff is there. I remember they was talking about food or something. I can't remember it. Oh yes, blacksmith, that is. Specifically, from the blacksmith you can get really many upgrades, like the armor upgrade for your soldiers, the faster production of cav, and of course some other stuff for your fluency, like this field capacity plus 100%. It's all about the capacity of the field. The more capacity there is on the field, the more the golden color is there. And of course you don't have to build hundreds of mills to produce hundreds of thousands of millions of fluency. You just need one mill and a bunch of people in it, on it, around it. Who knows? Let's go back onto the food, because food is very important. As I said, I think I said in the previous thing, the moment food goes down, people start dying, and Demon is not happy about that. Demon is love. Thank you very much. Demon is love. Repeat. Anyway, research available upgrades. Let's see other upgrades we have. Of course, upgrades conduct fencing, so we get +1 attack and +1 on defense for specifically the spear people, the pikemen. So let's go there. I'm gonna wait for that one, then I'm gonna go on to the upgrade for this beautiful defense upgrade, and it's gonna be beautiful, of course. And as you see, 8+2, as I said previously, is 0+3 just because of the beautiful, ever so amazing officer and the drummer. My king, disaster struck! There is a fire in the smithy. Send peasantry to douse the flames out before it burns to the ground. At least we'll have to build a brand new one. Yes. Hurry. And there you go. Flames. Flames in this game, compared to the American conquest, are not something you will be afraid of as much. Also, I've noticed, if you see zoom out, it's smaller scale of the thingy, and you zoom in, it's a longer damnable thingy. Cool thingy. Thank you, thingy. Not the biggest fan of it, but it's only for the building, so I'm thankful. It's not over units. It's good. I'm happy about that, because it just doesn't, it's not there for me. So hell's bells, beautiful stuff. As I said, flames are not that much of a danger as in American conquest game, because one moment the fucking flame arrow of the natives get into your stronghold, you're fucked. It's a GG. It's a GG. You're fighting that fire like nobody's bitch. No fireman in the world will help you. No fucking lake will help you in that. Like I said before, my king, this land is poor and we need a better place for a proper city. Let's scout on the other side of the river. To cross this obstacle, we will need a ferry, and our shipyard is capable of producing it. Order the shipwright to lay the keel. Don't kill anyone, just the keel. Thank you. Okay, so options, my friends. We have options. We have a fishing boat. We only used for fishing. Really? Cannot take part in battles. Oh my god, but can be targeted by the enemy. So we'll build a ferry. Ferries, the troops across rivers or sea, can ferry 80 units at once. I think there is an upgrade in the academy for the ferries. I think it's in the academy for the ferries, so they can get more ferries out of ferries. They are one of the things that they're building much faster than most of the ships. For other ships, you need to research and upgrade for faster shipbuilding. It takes time. And again, look at this, just beautiful looking. My God, like just wow, the detail. Ah yes, and the soul of things. Thank you very much, Demon. We understand. Detail, detail, detail. It's all about the motherfucking detail. Thank you. My king, our ferry is ready for her maiden voyage. Use it to transport peasantry and soldiers on the other side of the river. Send them out to look for a good place to build a city, one rich with resource deposits. When you've found one, order to build a town center. It will serve as a heart of the city, providing us with housing to recruit more peasantry and with storage for resources collected by our workers. Quest for the new land. Ah, this is so exciting. Let's head there at once, across the river, across this little pond. My God, the adventure awaits. And of course, there you go. And I love the look of the ferry, first and foremost. It's really, really nice looking model. The detail, I know. Anywho, so hell's motherfucking bells. To load units on the ferry, select the ferry and right click on the shore. As you can see at the moment, its thing is closed, so you need to right click on the shore like this. It goes into the shore, out of the shore, into the shore, and collapses completely. And there you go. Now units can actually enter the damnable thing. Isn't that beautiful? Look at it again. Detail. Amazing. So to unload units, of course, go onto the shore. Only once it lowers the ramp though. Then it's a GG. Hold control and left click on the unit icon to disembark everyone. Thankfully there is a beautiful icon like this where it just disembarks everyone, so you don't really have to control anything. Okay, you can hire workers at the town center. Transport your soldiers and peasantry across the river and be amazing like Columbus. Let's move our soldiers. Now this is one thing that I was always kind of annoyed in Cossacks. Now you see we are in a formation, right? But there is an issue of sorts. And that issue, my dearest, evilest, unholiest friends, is that they break formation the moment they enter the transport. So you have to reform the line again. And that tends to be kind of annoying. And we finally get our first musketeers. My God, look at the musketeers. Look at the detail. Like, I love it. I love that not every nation has the same looking musketeers. Everybody have, well, not everybody, but most of them have unique looking units. And I like that. And considering that all nations also have completely different looking buildings, every building is different, except the mill and the storehouse. Though some nations have different looking storehouses and all the good stuff. Oh, thank you for all the peasantry over here, master. We shall bring them into this beautiful thing. Let's go. We'll not chop this wood out, but we'll enter here. And as you see, moment you can choose individual troops, the formation has been broken. That's one of the things that I never liked, but I understand why it's actually there, because of the fact that, you know, maybe you only have 5 spaces inside. You know, then, you know, how are they gonna enter? You know, maybe, but you understand what I'm saying, right? Doesn't matter. Get inside. Okay, let's get our peasantry inside. And that's a lot, 52 at the moment. With the peasant, it's a GG. Let's bring them out there. Is that all? No, actually we can bring all the peasantry because can we work on these fields? I don't think so. This is now blue collar, not red, which means that we have no options but move all of our peasantry. As you can see again, they are not doing anything because again it's blue, it's not red, so it's a GG for them. So let's bring our beautiful peasantry inside over there. That trader was a douchebag, but I like him. We cannot build now fishing boats. Again, everything is under the blue control. So this is our beautiful looking port, if you will. It is a shipyard, but it's a port nonetheless. So hell's bells, there are different looking shipyards for most of the nations. I like that. I like the Russian looking one. It's very, very appropriate. So hell's bells. So this is our objective to where we are supposed to go. We see a lot of beautiful mines, the gold, the iron, and probably a coal somewhere. I usually always miss the coal. I don't know why, but I'm that lucky in life. I always miss the goddamn coal. There your coal mine of pure blackness. Indeed, indeed, and indeed. You guys, I guess we're full, huh? 80. Okay, well, we have enough. We have enough of peasantry and enough of soldiers to defend us if everything goes to crap. And of course I hope that nothing goes to crap. So there is a kind of beautiful water. I really love the water. Again, I say it looks like crystal. Really, really nice. And of course the look of the models is just OMG. You know, when you compare it to the 2D version, it's completely different looking transport than of course in the 2D version. It has a little bit more of a like weight to it. And again, the detail on the ship, ridiculous. Now I don't know if there are no like animations here for some reason, but there should be animations for some reason. There are none. I don't know if there are supposed to, or maybe because it's a shorter voyage, so they don't need them. Hell's bells, I don't know. They're supposed to do the thingy, the work, but hell's bells. Let's drop on here. Let's close this. I understand, build a town center, rape, pillage, and burn the mines, that is. And of course you have the option here to unload all units, and that's exactly what we want to do. We don't have a need to unload specific unit because there is no combat situation. This is not a D-Day, but I would like a mother-humping D-Day mission, or in the editor someone to make the goddamn map. I want a D-Day mission. It would be amazing if someone made a D-Day mission. Just imagine, first the scale is there, perfect scale for it, and then there is love when you shoot a German, which will be of course the wannabe Austrians, and of course the Germans, which are the evil Americans, which are actually Prussians. So there you go. Also Swedes, they are German, right? Of course they are. We'll of course play with the beautiful English people, French people, and who else? Well, we can have Russians for D-Day, why the fuck not? So hell's bad. Everybody against those other people. We have waited. As you can see, we're still dropping a lot of troops, and it's finally on 0. So hell's mother humping bells. Let's move everyone. Go. So this is gonna be our town center, right in the smack of things, because there is stone and there are a bunch of trees. And again, I do like how sharp the textures are. Do you remember this is on medium textures? And how sharp they look. Just, oh my god, like, this is a PC game. PC games are supposed to have a beautiful looking, you know, textures, right? Like hell's mother humping bells. When a game has lower textures, well, I mean, it's really unneeded to have lower textures. Hell's bells if you're a PC game, right? If you are a living PC game, texture have to always be a high-res, mother humpers. So hell's bells. Town hall. There you go. This is of course the Austrian town hall. Every as I said, every nation has their own town hall. If you did not know, probably most of you people who are interested in Cossacks 3 and are actually looking at this, you already know everything. So hell's bell. I'm just saying because I'm amazing like that, but not really. I wish I was amazing like that, but I can't be. You know, hell's bells. My king, you should note how various buildings of your city need one another. Some of them can't be constructed for as long as the others are missing. You cannot build barracks without a blacksmith, for instance. Besides, some buildings just cannot function properly without others. Imagine you have built the barracks, right? And began raising an army of the Republic. And then somehow lost the smithy in process. Your barracks is still there, but you cannot train more soldiers until a replacement blacksmith is available. Yeah, interesting, interesting. Your learning amazes me, my friend. I'm lucky to have an advisor like you. So there you go, our first town center ever built here. Well, that is for you who have not known that I already built a bunch of town centers a long time ago in a galaxy so far away, it's beyond my ass. So let's see, transport, yes, some buildings have, yes, I understand. We'll build some mines. That's my objective, because you didn't tell. Some buildings have progressive prices. For example, each subsequent barracks is more expensive than the previous. This is one thing I really love about the game is, again, it is a reason as to why we have 150% upgrade on something. Everything is getting more expensive the more you build it. Not the units themselves, but the buildings, for instance. So you want more freaking towers, you need to have a lot of stone to keep them operational, and of course if you want to fire with said towers of Babel, you need iron and coal in constant supply. They're gonna, and gold. For towers you also need gold. So hell's bells. Okay. we have found a new city, so I'm gonna build everything here. But let's first and foremost build the blacksmith, as we've been told about the blacksmith. That was, for instance, if you do not know about the blacksmith. We have a lot of food, as you can see, 183,000. I'm not really worried about food, am I? So let's build also a storehouse right somewhere. You see, we have rocks here, but we have rocks and trees really far apart from each other in this location. So that means we have to have two storehouses, or specifically build right here in the middle. Here we have a bunch of trees and we have rocks. I mean, I have to say it, my friends, I do have to say it, the coloring here is just amazing. Just amazing. Just look at the coloring of the rocks, the trees, and the terrain. Compared to the previous game, that was very, very shiny, so to speak, that is very in-your-face color. In this game, they really knew how to, how should I say, mix the colors right, and I like it. When I first saw the screenshot, everything looked kind of darkish, and some other same screenshot look a little bit lighter. So there was definitely something to about those screenshots. But at the moment, from what I'm saying, is here's just beautiful looking game. And again, GSC, you're 10 out of 10 for me. I love you guys. I mean, I did not doubt that you guys would make amazing game, first and foremost because all your previous games were bloody amazing games. Specifically when I talk about RTS games, American Conquest alone has so much detail just by looking at it. Just a 2D game, right? And of course, as I said, Cossacks too. I said it in my first video log that I did vlog, that is demon log, whatever. That Cossacks 2, of all older Cossacks, looks the best because it has the animated trees, which are the animated sprites, and has the most beautiful looking 3D terrain out there. Just wow, the detail on it, and the buildings look so detailed, it's ridiculous being that they're sprites. Again, these guys know how to do it, and they did it right, and I knew that they would. So GSC, you're the greatest. My king! Oh my jeebus! Sound the alarm! Some people were spotted. They're purple? Jesus! They're clearly not our men, of course, and their intent is anything but benign. We should protect ourselves. To arms, everyone! To arms! Russians, of course. And these are the, I guess, the most armored pikemen in the game. They're like the best of the best. Then they're pink. Well, purple. I mean, where's the pink color? Where's the love for the pink people? Honestly, where is the love for the pink people? Okay, so Russian are attacking, but we are going back into our formation, the line formation. Let's leave our musketeers to open fire, because, you know, why not? I mean, not like we usually have a chance to show you how cool the sounds of the muskets is. Look at that! How detailed it is! Just look at the animations when it fires. You can see the muzzle and amazing. Just oh my god, the smoothness of the animations. I've not ever seen this. I would like pure sex. Are you all right, my king? We have beaten them away. God be praised. These scoundrels could do so much harm. Have you noticed some buildings and pens can be captured when there are no soldiers nearby? Mills and mines left unguarded, for instance. Same thing. Yeah, I saw it. They need to be guarded at all times, it would seem. Right, right. Send men to patrol around our storehouses, mines and mills. However, it only helps against lone soldiers. We need to do better to be safe from significant enemy forces. Let's erect a palisade. Good idea, my friend, to surround the city with a wall. And yes, my friends, this is again another addition that Cossack, compared to other RTS game, has the ability to capture enemy stuff, enemy buildings, enemy peasantry, and all the good stuff. And that's again the thing that I really, really like about Cossacks, is it reminds me of Southern Strike, now that you can capture enemy artillery guns, enemy buildings and stuff like that, and you know, like enemy mines, and then utilize them to gain resources. Like for instance, Southern Strike, you would capture enemy vehicle and stuff like that. You know, that is enemy resource truck, and you get the point, right? Well, you kill a person inside the resource truck, then you gain the resource truck, and that's a good stuff. But you know, when the Cossacks came out in 2001, it came out alongside with the Sunstrike Forever, right? They were both under the publisher CDV, the German publisher, and Fireglow and GSC. So it was the same year. And my god, again, 2001, amazing year for gaming, and I played them both at the same time, and I was like, holy crap, can you just imagine having the best RTS of all time, and have best real-time tactical game of all time, that is the Southern Strike and the RTS, Cossacks, and just, it was the most joyous occasion for me, like, and now playing this so many years later, and being afraid that the remake, HD remake that this truly is, would be maybe bad, and it's not. And I was like, holy crap, fuck yeah, finally a proper PC real-time strategy game. My king, there is a way to raise an army quickly by hiring some mercenaries. Of course, they are not as good as professional soldiers, and they cost a lot of gold, with their price increasing with each warrior already enlisted. Worse yet, if you ever run out of gold, they will mutiny and start fighting against us. Still, if you are pressed for time to raise an army of your own, soldiers of fortune should suffice. You need to build a diplomatic center to hire them. I see, I see. Desperate times, eh? Desperate measures, eh? Good stuff. Actually, right now is pretty desperate time, my lord. We need to destroy enemy buildings, and while our brave soldiers are bane of enemy cavalry and infantry, they are powerless when facing walls of stone. We need cannons, but for now there is no time nor funds to acquire them. It is better to write off some gold and hire bowmen. They are capable of destroying enemy building with flaming arrows. Fine, fine, call for my treasure. Time to untie my sexy purse. So, it's gonna be an evil thing, my friends. It's gonna be an evil thing. Wow. It's there? Jesus, let's go back. I think we can easily build the damnable thing. Here comes the enemy evil. Oh, okay. So we can see the barracks, the Russian barracks. Isn't it amazing? Little detail. And of course we can see the enemy evil people, Russians, the evil Russians. Let's build finally a barracks while we were talking about things, doing the things. So again, we have everything. So I'm not really worried about resources at the moment. What I'm gonna do is something interesting. I'm gonna like surround my town center. Be cool like this, right? I'm gonna be cool like this, and there you go. Let's connect. Excellent. There you go. So they're gonna build. Of course, we're gonna open and make a gate somewhere so that's protected from the enemy. They have to actually penetrate the damnable thing. So as we are pressed on time, or we do not have a time of being pressed upon it. Do not know. But let's build some archers. As again, these are the Pirates of Caribbean, and they require a lot of gold. We have them, we have Turkish archers, and we have light cav mercenary. I would like some Turkish archers. What's the difference? I have no clue. Infantryman armed with the bow and arrows. Yes. Does not fire when an enemy is up close. There is a little bug with pop-ups, mind you, from what I'm noticing now. I don't know if that's for everything. Let me choose. Yes, there is a bug. This was not there before, so I'm guessing something got bugged in a new version of the game. That's fine. I'll survive. So nonetheless, the bowmen, eh? Well, I never really go with them. As you can see how fast the fuckers are. Like that's very, very fast, mind you. And there are our beautiful bowmen. This is actually the classical unit for the Turks. And I do mean for the Turks. I think this specific archer, but again, there are Turkish archers, so I guess those are the actual specific unit for them. Or maybe, oh, see now they work, so maybe, I mean, okay, maybe not, maybe, you know, they've noticed the damnable flickering of this filthy bullcrap. Maybe it's actually not a bug, but it was under some kind of an influence of some kind of evil. Nonetheless, moving on, I'm gonna make these bastards just so we can, for the very first time, just to see how they work. Let's land our beautiful ferry. We have our protection against the dark arts, and we can build a gate, 400 wood, and there is your gate. Now for the gates, they don't open automatically as your units move, so you have to press and open the gate, and there you go. Isn't that beautiful? Of course it's beautiful. You know it, I know it, they know it, everybody knows it. So okay, I'm not gonna care about mines. Again, I'm full on everything, so I'm just gonna build more barracks. The more barracks, everything again costs more and more and more. So let's again add to the defense of our spearmen. Thankfully, we'll have that one officer and a drummer. That one officer is no less our king, so if he dies, we die, so it's gonna be a problem if everything goes to shite. Let's get our ever so amazing, for the first time, mind you, I'm building these, so they look amazing. Look at the modeling, like they don't look, you know, like, should I say, blocky as fuck. They look really, really smooth, and I like that very much. So again, mind you, there will always be bugs. I don't know one game that doesn't have bugs, so hell's mother upping bells, but as long as they fix it, it's gonna be amazing. So this is not a good approach for our ferry, so we need to find a proper landing site for the ferry, no less. Is that a good landing site? Oh, okay, we need to get a little bit more into the damnable beach. Okay, let's get our men inside. And for military buildings, you cannot ever capture them, you can only destroy them. And that's it. For civilian buildings, like a marketplace, for instance, like housings, and that's about mostly it, or like academy, university, whatever, those things can be captured. And of course peasants. And I like, again, in addition, that you can capture stuff like that and then add it to your army. I've seen AI do that in this game, so really nice thing. They capture your infantry, or should I say your peasantry, and they start building your own forces, your buildings, in their own main camp. And I really like that addition in the game. Like, they'd really improved upon the AI. But again, you know, people complain about the AI and all that, but do remember, there is no AI in the world is gonna be a human player. So that's just a bloody fact. So health battle. So this is our secondary barrack. Can we do something with it? Well, we can do fencing, get +2 attack on our beautiful, ever so amazing, evil infantry. And of course we have 7 kills. It would seem amazing. Really, 7 only? Didn't we kill a bunch of people? Doesn't matter. Okay, so again, this cool palisades and our of course our peasantry. We can finally build peasants. Can fight alongside military units. Unguarded peasants can be captured by the enemy. Now, Ukrainian peasants can't be captured. That's their uniqueness. They can't be captured by the enemy, because they actually fight alongside their own troops. So that's also a nice thing. There is a uniqueness, again, it's not just about the units, but it's unique to its own nation, and I love it. Okay, our beautiful archers are coming into play, because again, we cannot build anything that can destroy that barracks, the Strelets barracks, that is, well, just regular normal barracks, Russian barracks, and they're completely different looking, pretty wooden, like in the original game. It's just beautiful to look at. And of course the ever so amazing spearmen of Russian, they are pretty much armored, and they are, from what I read, they are the best freaking spearmen in the game, considering that the armor they have. And they have nice looking beards, as you can see, my friends. If you can see, just again, the detail is amazing. I love this game. I love it, everything about it. It's pure sex, and I can't wait to show you the war scenario where you're gonna massive fucking battles, so you can feel the lag. The lag is not, oh my god, lag for me, like really bad fucking lag where everything dies and you like it's 1 FPS. But when you move the camera during these massive fucking fights, they lag. The camera lags like a little bitch. So there you go. Okay, now we have archers. We have kind of upgraded, well, we fully upgraded at the moment for this scenario, upgraded the attack. We'll go full defense on our spearmen. So let's begin. Of course, you can control 1, control 2, and all that stuff. There you go, control 2 the archers, control 1 the spearmen, control 3 our musketeers. Not like we're gonna meet anything OMG. The move attack is there, of course, the just A button and move, collect, there you go. And at the moment they just immediately drop the spears. I like that very much, but when you move them in a classical, they go back. Now in the previous games, they took a little bit more time to drop them spears. So else bells. Okay, let's get our guys over here with the follow-up of our archers. Oh, we can actually, wow, really? I did not know that. So these specific mercenaries do not need, like horse people, do not need an officer or drummer to make. Again, I never utilize mercenaries. I always like building my own units. So their 36 is the minimum amount, so there you go. And they get a +2 and +3 because we made them into a formation. Isn't that sexy? Of course it is. You see, attack is 140 fire arrows, no less. Okay, so hell's bells. Let's move in. Continue moving. Thank you very much. Move in. And you can see the sound of marching. Just, again, I also adore that they do try to avoid the trees. Like, oh my god, it's so cute. And again, trees do look beautiful. Like, really artistically, visually. Oh my god, look amazing. Really beautiful looking trees. Okay, guys, we are there. We are there. Almost there. We are almost there, my friends. We are almost there. As I said, you can just move attack command and it's a GG, but we don't want to lose. Again, this is our king, no less. If he dies, you die. I think that's our king. If he's not our king, then we don't care about him at all. At all, my friends, at all. So there you go. Evil Russians are there. Are you ready, Russians? I mean, they're nothing gonna be able to do against us in general, because the fact is that they are not in formation and they are much easier to destroy because of that. Oh, this is not a good position for my army. Ooh, not that good. You see, this was actually a little bit of a cliffy point, which we broke the formation almost. That would have been very bad. Let's bring in the muskets. Let's bring in the beautiful, ever so amazing archers. They're gonna stay in this beautiful column formation. We have our musketeers in the normal formation, which is the line formation, perfect for the musketeers. We do not know yet how much of a range. There you go, open fire. Fall back here. Beautiful. Excellent, open fire. Bring in the pain. And again, because we are in a formation, we can easily annihilate these guys with no problem. What I would like them to give, like this is something that kind of annoys me, is when you click on an enemy, you do not see what his capabilities are, how much armor he has, like in a previous game. I don't know. I'm not happy that they did not change that. That's something you really need, because we need to know what the enemy has, you know, what's his tank, what's his DDA does, is he upgraded or not. That's the gist of it. So now you can look at the explosion. Now do be careful with the with destroying buildings, because you don't want to have units around it. They will die in gazillion if they're close to that burning building. So watch out, my friends. Just watch out. And there you go. Slowly but surely, there it just goes down. It's going down. Stop. Is it going down? Well, the health is not going down at all. But this is what I also noticed, that the AI doesn't give a shit about health. Like their buildings never really burn down. But when you play, well, when you get those archers, it just goes down. The health just goes down like nobody's bitch. So maybe there's a specific percentage onto which it just starts burning like a little bitch. You see, and there you go. Finally, is it going down? Is it going? Yes, it is. Fine. So there's a certain percentage which you need to reach for it to burn down like a little bitch. Now the smoke is the same effect in the original Cossacks, so I like that. They kept really everything and just put it into the 3D format. I love it. That explosion can actually kill the shrapnel effect, can really annihilate you. And I do mean really annihilate you. Now that hunger and enemy troops pose no threat to the city, my lord, it is time to think about science. I suggest to build an academy. It will allow you to make certain upgrades and research new technologies, allowing you to boost the production efficiency of your economy and the martial prowess of your troops. Besides, you need an academy to produce officers and drummers. It's 17th century after all, and officers are supposed to possess wide-ranging knowledge from all walks of life. Okay, time to introduce some culture into this godforsaken place. Indeed, indeed it is. So we have to build an academy. Now, I will prolong this up to an hour because of the fact that this is the first scenario and I want to finish it up slowly but surely. So there's an academy, the research center of the city. Can research important stuff, and as I said, each academy looks different. Again, every nation has different looking buildings, and we'll have to say a little bit, few times more, because just the fact because it's sexy like a beast, and I like it. We are on a 55th minute of this scenario, and believe me, most it's gonna last even up to an hour, and that's it. I mean, usually the missions would last up to an hour. Thank you very much for building this thing. Okay, beautiful. Okay, now proceed to 18th century, opening new opportunities. To do so, select town center in order to research this upgrade. Okay. Can we? Requires build a cathedral and artillery depot. OMG. My king, you have learned much. Oh wait, it's the end of the level. Thank you for allowing me to build. I guess I went a little bit ahead of myself. My king, you have learned so much. You know how to produce resources, how to build cities, and how to raise armies. When the storehouses are full of supplies and the borders are secured by reliable troops, there is a golden opportunity to develop sciences. So many wondrous discoveries were achieved by our learned men, and how many more still await ahead. What will the coming century bring? What kind of arms will bear the armies of tomorrow? How could our noble ancestors, who used to fight armored and mounted, imagine the accomplishments of infantry made of commoners armed with muskets? And what kind of weaponry will be invented by some cruel genius in years to come? My friend, I am honored to have a man like you for my advisor. Thank you for your service. And I thank you guys for watching this video. I wish you the very best, and next time war will happen.